Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Karen Rolton Oval. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Got forward, and that's racing to the boundary. No point running.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Sharma hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Miller, the spinner, coming into the attack.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Miller shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's the over. India are 29 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the southern end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
The timing, unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Full and good night. Just leant on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Miller from the northern end. And gone. Brilliant catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Over, India are 43 for 3.
The run rate's just nudged down a touch that over, but the start's allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Jensen, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the southern end. Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Great shot. Was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Markram, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Was quick onto that in the infield. The bowler looks really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Singh, looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There's a chance if it hits. Great commitment. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
It's been a great power play so far. They've dealt some big blows consistently. With that said, they probably would have wanted a bit more that over with the form they have tonight.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Ah, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Pandya, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going, and they're hitting sixes.
End of the over. India are 100 for 4.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. That's been a nice knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Maharaj, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the northern end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Could that be out? Looks like it.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's out, deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Good pick up, big chance. 4 runs added there. India are 125 for 8.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Brilliant diving stop. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the southern end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Singh challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest.
Well, it's hitting in line. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Singh coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field.
The batting team are now 5 for none.
Khan coming into the attack from the southern end. Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
It always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting, and a deserved win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.